Hi, my name is Billy, and today I'm going to show you how I took a maple tree and turned it into a cool beer pint flight to hold glasses like this. I started this project by cutting the end off of a slab that dried in my shop. Lumber typically dries to about 8.5% in my shop, so I checked it with a moisture meter before starting. Next, I cut it to rough dimensions at the bandsaw. Typically, I like to use a jigsaw for this, but the slab was way too thick for my jigsaw blades, and it just so happens my circular saw broke. I flattened one side on the joiner and jointed one edge before moving on to the planer to flatten the other side. With the jointed side against my fence and the jointed edge down on the table, I used the bandsaw to cut my board a hair over the final thickness. I'm using a 3/4 inch blade for this, which generally gives me a really smooth cut. One quick pass through the planer finishes the job. Using the sled on my table saw, I quickly squared off one end and cut the piece to its final length. On to everyone's favorite thing, math. I used the flat end of the board to find the middle and approximately 1 inch in from each end. This will be the start of my circles, which hold the pint glasses. Now there are multiple ways to cut circles. This can easily be done on a drill press with a large Forstner bit or a circle cutting bit. I've also performed this using a router and a homemade template I made from some PVC pipe. But I wanted a rough, burnt look to match the live edge, and the laser was the perfect tool for the job for me. Since I forgot to place tape over the top of the board, I was left with a lot of sticky, burning residue. This cleans up pretty easy with denatured alcohol. Everything was sanded, slowly working up in grits from 80 to 220. This includes the live edge. I didn't sand aggressively in this area, just enough to ensure that no loose pieces of bark are going to fall off over time. I'm using Osmo's top oil for this project, but just about any durable finish would do. I would recommend not using shellac. While I love the versatility of it, I do have concerns about it holding up over time with alcohol around. Osmo's top oil is simple to apply, rub the finish in, wipe off any extra. It's really made the figure in this piece pop. The only thing left to do is to enjoy a round of beers with your friends. If you made anything similar to this, let me know down in the comments below. It's great to share project ideas, and if you have any tips on other ways that I could have made this, share those as well. I'm sure that other people would like to hear them too.